exploradores da liberdade. Meu nome é Vitor Martins, escritor, estudante de psicologia e entusiasta medieval. E no vídeo de hoje nós vamos jogar Deliverance, um jogo feito especificamente para nós, amantes da Idade Média. Deixa eu explicar para vocês porque eu demorei para fazer esse vídeo. Esse aqui é o meu gatinho, Jesus. Jesus não está morando comigo, por quê? Eu adotei essa gatinha que foi atropelada, o nome dela é Purezinha, e ela é uma gatinha falante.
Quem é o meu amor, hein?
Essa semana eu castrei Purezinha para poder trazer o gordo de novo. E pelo fato de estar cuidando dela, eu não pude trabalhar no canal da devida maneira.
Sim, mamãe, você está enjoando. O quê? Diga. Você quer sair, é? Oh, meu Deus, não pode sair não, meu amor, sozinha, você pode sair comigo.
Mas agora o jogo tá aqui, e eu gravei e editei o vídeo pra vocês. Primeiramente eu queria deixar claro pra vocês que essa não é a versão completa do jogo, então bugs que já foram corrigidos podem aparecer. Vamos direto ao assunto porque o prólogo do jogo é longo e eu quero jogar ele completo pra vocês. Então sem mais enrolação, bora lá? Já viram a nova playlist do canal que se inicia com as partes da espada medieval europeia? Então essa playlist é toda focada em combate medieval, ensinando como é um combate medieval e como deve ser feito o combate medieval. Vocês viram que mesmo com a gata castrada arranjei um jeito de gravar o vídeo e editar, né? Então por favor, deixa o like e se não for inscrito se inscreva e marca o sininho. CryEngine, sua linda.
God bless.
Same to you.
Today's a scorcher.
Well, husband, how goes it?
Good. I should get it finished today. Where on earth is Henry? I need him to run some errands.
He was still sleeping when I went out.
At this hour? Blue-blooded idler.
Well, it looks like he was out all evening, drinking like a lord.
Go and get the lazy bones up then. Quick clout round the ear should do it.
Mm-hmm. Henry! Get up now. There's work to be done.
Mother. Get up or I'll come get you up, you slugabed.
Hear that? You'd better not vex him. Now get up quick. Your breakfast is on the table. Wait, what's this? Have you been... Oh, Henry. How many times have I told you about fighting?
Oh, it's nothing. It's just a scratch.
You've been at that sword play again, haven't you? You'd better pray your father doesn't get to hear of it. You know how he feels about it.
Oh, don't worry, it wasn't that. I just scratched myself is all.
Well, just don't come crying to me if you really do get hurt. Now get up, you rogue. A fine state you're in this morning. What on earth did you get up to last night?
Cara, ele não parece com o Salsicha dos filmes de Scooby-Doo. Aparentemente a gente não vai customizar a aparência dele não, mas os atributos a gente pode começar, véio. A dependendo da desculpa, eu posso escolher agilidade, vitalidade ou força. Tá, também tem o discurso, né, que é o primeiro. Como esse jogo é real e eu acho que deve ser difícil pegar as manhas pra aprender a lutar nele, eu acho que eu vou escolher discurso mesmo.
Nothing much. Me and the lads were just having a chat in the tavern. Some wayfarer stopped by. He was telling us what's going on in the world and, well, I lost track of time.
Well, I hope he didn't fill your head with nonsense. Well, I've got a feeling there's something you're not telling me. And it's connected with that scratch on your hand. And that suspicious-looking character with a sword who turned up in town recently.
Eu vou escolher discurso de novo, tá?
You think he's teaching me sword fighting, don't you? What use would that be to me? Here. I'm not lying to you, Ma.
All right, then, if you say so. I don't mean to pry, but you know your father takes a dim view of such things.
Nada demais. Agora esses diálogos são... acho que são aleatórios pra saber mais sobre o jogo, né?
Can I get something to eat?
I left some breakfast on the table. Help yourself.
Did Matthew and Fritz come looking for me?
No, I haven't seen them this morning. They shouldn't be hard to find. They'll be hanging around a tavern somewhere, as usual.
Matthew and Fritz aren't drunkards.
I never said they were, did I? And if I really minded you going for a beer with them, I'd have put a stop to it long ago. I was young once too, you know. And your father was no angel when he was in Cuttenberg.
Of course he wasn't.
You don't believe me? Ask him yourself.
All right, I will.
You're not a boy anymore, Henry. You're a man, and it's time to start acting like one. Yesterday you promised your father you'd help at the forge. If you made yourself useful now and then, I wouldn't mind your mischief-making so much.
Is father angry with me for sleeping late?
He's not happy. Yesterday you promised him you'd help finish that sword for Sir Radzig. He's not as young as he was. And you know how his joints pain him. He's too proud to complain, but he needs your help, Henry.
I know. Don't worry, Ma. Of course I'll help him.
Good. He always says his knees ache when there's a storm coming. I hope they're wrong this time. It's looking like such a nice day.
Do you need me to do anything, Ma?
Ah, you're a good lad. But I'm fine. It's your father needs helping with that sword.
What's the matter with you, Henry? Didn't you hear me calling you?
O jogo está explicando basicamente que existem 3 formas de resolver a situação com diálogo: a capacidade de discurso, o status social, a intimidação e alguma habilidade especial que você pode ter no momento relacionado àquilo.
Sorry, I had to go and deal with something.
Well, it's no great tragedy. Anyway, we've a lot of work to do today. I'm finishing the sword for Sir Radzig, and I need your help.
With what?
I'm running out of charcoal. Run to the market and buy a bag from the charcoal burner.
I'll need some money then.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Kunesh still owes me for an axe, a hammer, and the nails I sold him a month ago. Not to mention his debt from before. Go and tell him to pay up, at least for the axe and hammer, and then use the money to buy the charcoal.
Kunesh? That drunkard? That'll be fun.
Well, you're a big lad now. I'm sure you can manage. If not, tell him that next time I'll come myself and personally use that hammer to bang those nails into his arse.
Sure he'll be happy to hear it. Is that all?
Not quite. The Chamberlain at the castle has the crossguard for Sir Radzig's sword, which I had engraved in Sasau.
You want me to go and pick it up? All right. Money, charcoal, crossguard. Got it.
And ale. Stop off at the tavern on your way home. I know you'll be going there anyway to see that girl of yours. But make sure the ale's still cool from the cellar when you get back.
Her name is Bianca.
Right, so make sure Bianca draws me a nice cool one. Run along now, work won't wait.
Bom, a lógica é a seguinte: o castelo está no ponto mais alto e o pai de Henry é o ferreiro do senhor local, que para ser esse Sir Radzig é estranho, um cavaleiro, mas enfim, ele deve ser cavaleiro e barão, cavaleiro e conde, é que ele também é cavaleiro, isso é chamado de Sir. Mas, então, como o pai dele é ferreiro, né, do senhor, ele fica mais próximo do kit do castelo, né, do castelo mesmo, num ponto mais seguro, né. É real o jogo. Bora pegar a guarda, né. Demore mais, pô, tá pouco.
I'll be with you.
I'm with you, Henry.
How are you?
Father sent me. We're forging a sword for Sir Radzig, and the Chamberlain has the crossguard and grip. Father had them engraved in Sasau.
Right. They're here. The Chamberlain gave them to us for you. We looked them over. Beautiful work. I've never seen anything so fine.
I can't wait to see the sword. Just make sure you don't botch it.
When did I ever botch anything?
Where shall I start?
Ah, shut up and give me what I want, or I'll kick your ass this evening.
Right away, your lordship.
Magnificent. Shame I can't keep the sword for myself.
Uai, por que não mostra?
Well, I better go if we're to get the job done by this evening.
Godspeed. See you later in the tavern.
You certainly will. After today's work, the ale might even be on me.
Na moral, que é esse desse da esquerda? Bora dar uma olhada nas armaduras desse cara, né, velho? Elmo de escamas. Nunca ouvi falar. Bom, as manoplas têm formato de hourglass, como é em português, ampulheta. E elas são de couro, tem base de couro, né, no antebraço. Ambas são brigandinas, né, que são pequenas placas de aço debaixo do couro e rebitados, né. Ambos usam tabardos que não só impedem a armadura de esquentar ao sol, quanto mostram a casa que eles servem. Eles estão usando cota de malha, tal. O de lá tá debaixo da cota de malha, dá pra ver que ele tá com uma Gamberson, uma armadura acolcheada. Defende muito bem contra a pancada. Agora sim, mesmo eles não estando em guerra, sendo guardas, eles deveriam estar usando achas aí. Alabardas, bardixas, enfim. Mas eles estão só com a espada na cintura. Bora pegar logo o dinheiro com o cara, né? M é o mapa. Olha que mapa legal. Pronto. Bora atrás dele. Do caloteiro. Olha aí. Cara, que
God be
demora
with
é
you,
essa?
Kunesh.
What do you want?
You know you owe Father for a lot more than just the axe and hammer. If he went to the bailiff about it, you'd be in deep water. At least pay for the tools if you can't pay for everything.
I told you I have no coin, you bastard. Get the hell out of here, or I'll use the axe on you.
If that's the way you want it. I'll tell Father you won't pay, and you can tell him what you told me.
Now you got me.
Pronto, resolvido. Aqui tá mostrando as barras e tal. Enfim, vou descer o cacete nele, não me importa. Agora eu tô vendo que se eu tomar dano vai baixar minha barra de estamina junto com a de vida também. Interessante, né? Porque você machucado, você não vai estar agindo como se você não tivesse machucado. E a barra roxa é a barra de vida do inimigo. Rapaz, como é que tá dando nesse maluco, hein?
Come here, lily liver.
Até que enfim, velho.
Hey, who's that?
Inconsciente. Pô, mano, até que enfim derrubou esse cara. Pô, tipo, os golpes não dão dano, velho. Nem em mim, nem nele. Não entendi não isso aí. Eu não sei se dá problema. Vamos pegar o corpo dele e vamos esconder aqui. Como tem várias formas de resolver o problema, eu não sei se essa forma que eu resolvi foi ilegal, né? Porque ele falou que aí tem um bailiff, né? Um agente da justiça, né? Mas em momento algum eu fui atrás, então não sei se isso é correto. Tirei tudo dele, deixei o cara nu, velho. O cara não tem nada, velho. Aqui. Será que tem mais alguma coisa? A esposa dele foi embora, deve ter levado tudo de valor. Tá de boa, tá de boa. Acho que já dá, né?
How are you?
Ó, eu não sei o que é que vai rolar, mas tá tudo muito bonitinho. Eu vou vender tudo que eu peguei. A comida que eu peguei na casa, eu vou vender tudo. Porque me falaram que esse jogo tem muito a ver com sobrevivência. Tipo, se você pode morrer de fome. Esse negócio mesmo que falou da cerveja do pai. Se você demorar, você falha a missão. A mesma coisa serve para side missions. Se você não fizer na hora que é urgente, você falha. Então eu vou vender tudo aqui. E vou fazer uma graninha. Caramba, dá pra negociar o preço das coisas aqui.
Let's talk about the price.
Why not?
Olha que massa, velho.
Oh, that's a decent price.
What is your wish?
That'll be all.
Hey, Pip, do you want to learn something?
No, I don't think so.
Eu acho que esse é o cara que tá treinando com a gente, né? O que foi isso?
Enough! Enough!
Uai!
I give up. Take what you want. It's not much, but it's all I have. You understand?
Uai, velho.
Hail to the hero. So you haven't changed your mind about learning the craft of warfare?
Deixa eu comprar o carvão primeiro, depois eu falo com ele. Não dá pra comprar o carvão.
Hey, watch it!
Dá pra roubar, mas não dá pra comprar o carvão pro cara. Deve ser bug do jogo.
This looks decent. That's it.
Tem que comprar aí o cara, né? Espero que não seja muito mais caro. Pronto, comprar o 10 logo e pronto.
How may I be of service?
Vou treinar com esse maluco aí. Demore mais, tá pouco.
Have you recovered from yesterday's great wound?
Oh, it was nothing.
Foi com ele que tava treinando
Except
mesmo.
Mother noticed and had a word or two to say about it.
No mother's happy when her son starts to take an interest in swords. Where there's weapons, there's death. The question is, what do you want?
I don't want to rot in this hole forever. I feel like I don't belong here. I want to live and see the world.
Aventureiro, né?
The world's a dangerous place and I need to know how to protect myself.
Spoken like a man. And as it happens, today's your last chance. I have to leave. So, are you ready to get stuck in?
Yes?
All right, I'll wait on the ground by the sheepfold as usual. What is it?
Olha, a roupa desse cara daí. Beleza, é pra ele ser um cara pobre. A não ser que ele seja um bandido, né? Essa armadura dele tá errada. Porque é o seguinte, ele tá usando uma brigandina. Beleza, quem já assistiu os vídeos do canal sabe muito bem o que é uma brigandina. Agora, brigandina fechada atrás, isso não é coisa, isso é coisa de cavaleiro, de quem tem servo pra poder fechar a armadura. Brigandina de soldado é aberta e fechada na frente, porque ele mesmo faz sozinho, entendeu? Essa brigandina dele aí, a não ser que seja roubada, tá errada. Roubou de algum nobre ou alguma coisa assim. Essa espada dele também não parece ser barata. É uma espada longa mesmo, não é bastarda. Enfim, não dá pra ver, mas isso também não é espada de infantaria não, viu? Infantaria comum. Vamos ver aqui.
Do you need help?
A armadura dele, nas coxas é uma brigandina e nas canelas... Não tem canela não. Não, na canela é a armadura arrebitada. É a armadura transicional. Rapaz, essa brigantina dele tá ferrada, viu?
Hey!
Agora,
Watch it! I'll remember you.
agora ela tá sem divisão, é como se fosse uma placa mesmo atrás. Tá errado isso, viu? Mas enfim, acho que eu tô esperando imagem no jogo, né? Só isso que eu tenho a dizer mesmo, não tem nada a dizer não.
So, can we get started?
We can.
Good. And since today's the last time we'll be seeing each other, you can show me everything I've taught you so far.
Não tô entendendo por que tanto destaque em dizer que é o último dia que nós vamos nos ver, né? Acho que é porque não é o último
Very
dia.
well. Let's start with the basics.
Beleza, eu tô com espada de madeira.
Keep moving.
Ele
Your
tá com
life
espada de
depends
aço
on it.
mesmo. A espada não tá na cintura dele não tá na bainha não. Ele tá com espada de... Tá com espada de madeira também, cadê a espada dele?
Alright, alright. Now try to hit me. You have to put your weight into your attack. If you just
Engraçado,
fiddle
não é
around,
como
you'll
corona,
get
são
nowhere.
três.
Try slashing
mais
from
real.
different sides.
São 5 lados e
Unpredictability
a
is the
estocada.
key. Never
Olha que massa.
repeat yourself.
Perfeito. Agora eu espero que eles não mantenham a idiotice de forona, que pra você defender a parada você tem que estar com... Você tem que estar na direção do ataque, né? Acerta esse maluco.
The point of the blade is for stabbing. Try it a few times.
A estocada.
Alright. Good, good. Let's try something else. One strike, I can fend off without a sweat. But if you chain your strikes, I'll have a much harder time. As soon as you land one blow, follow it with another.
Não era isso que eu tava fazendo? Tá certo isso? Enfim, ou esse combate desse jogo é mal feito, que eu acho que não é o caso, ou eu tô longe de pegar a manha disso daqui, o que é mais provável.
Very good. Alright, that's enough. I don't know about you, but I'm tired and thirsty. Remember though, train hard. No one becomes a master swordsman overnight. You have to work and work.
You can't be serious, Deutsch. Insulting our king.
What insult? I say only the truth. Sigismund has done only what he had to.
He had to abduct the king. He had to lure his cousin Prokop into a trap and imprison him. He had to invade with his army of Tatars and besiege Kuttenberg.
Why not? What is this Wenceslas for a king? The empire is falling asunder in his hands. The German counts elected Ruprecht of the Palatinate as king because your Wenceslas would not go to their deeds even.
German counts. Traitors.
Now even the Pope
God be with
is
you,
opposed
Ellie.
to your king.
I'm with you, Matthew.
So such lords as
What's going on here?
Rosenberg,
Deutsch is spouting shit.
Albrecht,
What?
and
Just
Wilhelm
listen and you'll hear for
Então, na
yourself.
Idade Média, um malucão assim falando em praça
has to
pública,
bring
falando mal
order
do rei,
and
falando
reunite
mal
the
da igreja,
empire.
né? Porque ele deve estar criticando os dois papas.
What do I care about
Então,
the
um maluco
Austrians?
desse aí, velho.
And nowadays, not even the devil himself
Dependendo da
can keep
época,
up with all the
ver
popes.
como é
Which
que
is the
é a
right
maneira que ele ia
pope? The
morrer.
one in Rome or the one in Avignon?
Do not blaspheme, Alex.
No, it's true though. Wenceslas is the king of Bohemia. Bohemian nobles are on his side. To hell with Rosenberg and his cabal. Sir Radzik is Wenceslas' commander-in-chief. He stayed loyal to the king. And if he heard you talking like this, he would have you whipped like a dog.
Your deed will soon have nothing left to rule. Jobst had to sell Luxembourg to help your king. South Bohemia is with Sigismund
And don't forget about Kuttenberg, where Germans like you kissed Sigismund's feet to keep their heads.
Yes, but
Goodman Deutsch, this is pointless. Let us talk of more pleasant things.
My words exactly.
Deutsch has gone too far. Wenceslas is our rightful king.
Deutsch is an idiot. Well, what can you do?
I might have an idea. Deutsch deserves to be taught a lesson. Doesn't he, Fritz?
Too right, Matthew. Should give him a proper hiding.
Are you mad? Do you want to end up in the pillory?
Don't listen to Fritz. I've got a better idea. Deutsch was talking such shit, it made me think of that huge parliament. You know, the one right next to his freshly whitewashed house.
You think we should redecorate for him? Count me in.
Well, I'd rather torch it, to be honest. But throwing some turds will do.
What do you say, Henry?
But I was going to get ale for Father and a few other things. We're finishing Sir Radzig's sword.
Come on. Throwing a few handfuls of manure is not going to take all day.
And it's our duty to defend the honor of our king.
So, Hal, are you with us?
Demore mais. Tá, bora lá, né? Eu já tinha ouvido falar que esse channel aí, se eu disser que não faço,
My words exactly.
Eles fazem sem mim.
I knew you wouldn't miss out on all the fun. Let's go.
Então bora lá, vai ser mais alguma coisa pro vídeo. Não é obrigatório não, isso. Os caras querem sujar de merda a casa do maluco só porque o cara tá falando mal do rei atual, mas que nada, velho, é só desculpa. Olha o cara aí com a alabarda. Ele tá com um chapéu de ferro, né? O Kiter. Eu esqueci o nome. O chapéu de ferro, o nome desse elmo. É mais usado por arqueiros, porque não só faz sombra, né, do sol, quando tem visão, né? Pronto, a casa é essa. Porque tem uma mulher fazendo bordado do lado de uma pilha de bosta.
What the hell are you doing?
O fedor é pra inspirar, é? Ver esse cabelo dela é um sinal de que ela é casada, né? Veja que o cabelo dela é preso.
Watch where you're going.
Na Idade Média tinha isso, né? Na Europa, a mulher com cabelo preso era sinal de que ela tinha dono.
So are we doing this or not?
Wait. We have to check that the coast is clear.
Why? The Deutsch is in the tavern.
But maybe you noticed after all these years that he has a wife and a son.
And that's a problem?
Aye, it is. Henry, you go and lure her away somehow.
Why me?
Because you're the clever one.
Yeah.
What do you want, lad?
I just went by the tavern and your husband was in there talking nonsense. I thought someone should take him home before he gets himself in trouble.
What sort of nonsense?
Well, he kept saying that Sigismund was right and King Wenceslas is a drunkard, that sort of thing. Some people took exception, so I thought...
God almighty, the fool. Next thing he'll start on about the popes.
He might have mentioned the popes too.
Thank you for telling me. I just hope I can catch him before he gets into another fight.
Bora lá, né, velho? O cara vai fazer uma bolinha.
What are you waiting for, soldier? Fire the trebuchet! For king and country!
For king and country, my ass. This is all good, clean, fun.
Nearly as good as having that traitor in the pillory. Nearly. Now that would be sweet.
That's for Sigismund.
Doido, pra que isso?
Woohoo! Eat shit, Deutsches.
You bastards! What the fuck do you think you're doing?
Hey, Hans, can't you see? We're decorating your house for you.
It's like your old man was saying in the tavern about that traitor Sigismund. We're just doing what we have to do.
Oh, sons! I'll make those smiles off your faces!
Oh, I'd like to see you try. What are you doing here, Zbyszek? Hanging out with this poxy Deutscher? Maybe you'd like to try out the latest German fashion.
Isso foi racista.
Fuck her! I'll make you pay for that.
Assim é mais fácil.
I'm going to enjoy.
Au! Scheiße!
Ih,
Stop
fugiu,
right
velho.
now.
Fugiu, velho.
The catch point.
What the hell are you doing?
Well, we sorted that Deutsch out.
That was pretty close, eh?
That old bastard didn't stand a chance.
True, but I'm worried that fucker Hans will snitch on us.
Well, let him. Then I'll snitch on him. And anyway, what can they do to us for throwing a bit of dung?
Good point. It's not as if anyone really likes the Deutsch.
It's a good thing your Hanko warned us.
Well-behaved girl like that. I'm surprised she didn't call the catch pole.
She must have seen Matthias.
What do you mean?
Because he fancies her. And I think maybe she likes the look of him too.
Hey.
Shut up, you idiot.
Anyway, nice job at the Deutschers. Never a dull moment with you lot.
Agora a última coisa que falta é ir na taberna comprar o ale, né? Olha o mendigão aí. Comprar o ale, a cerveja do pai dele.
Here. Yeah, give me a minute. Good health to you. Coming.
God save, my lovely. You're looking well today.
You too, handsome. What brings you here?
Your beauty, of course.
Oh, noble sir. I'm as honored as any simple maid can be. And apart from my beauty, what else might your worship desire?
Idosa.
I need ale for father.
A pitcher as usual?
Aye. Bring me a cool one from the cellar.
But of course.
Eu tô curtindo mais a demo desse jogo do que a de The Witcher 3, velho.
Here you are.
Thanks.
It's on me today. You can pay me back this evening.
Out of the question. Here you go. And this evening I'll have something more for you.
I can't wait.
Thanks. You'll have something to look forward to this evening.
You too.
Gente, esses,
By the way, that shifty-looking fellow was asking after you.
Vaniak?
I suppose. He's a man who makes his coin robbing honest wayfarers. I'm sure of it. I'll be happy when he's gone for good.
Aí, tá vendo?
But what in heaven's name are you up to with him?
Ela falou que o cara que tá espada ele provavelmente é um ladrão mesmo.
What use would that be to you?
Enough. You sound just like father.
Aquela espada e aquela
I'll be
roupa
going
mesmo que
now.
danificada.
See you this evening.
Hal, I've got something special for you.
Is that so? Now what would that be?
Your favorite Savior Schnapps.
Really? You're an angel.
I hope you'll thank me properly later.
You bet I will.
Essa bebida aí, Savior Snacks, enfim, essa bebida daí, eu não vi direito não como escrevem, ela é a maneira como a gente pode salvar o jogo no Quick Save, né? Tipo, a gente salva a hora que quer, só que acaba a bebida, é claro, você tem que ter mais, e se você, como ela é alcoólica, você pode ficar alcoólatra se você salvar o jogo muito, e você toma debuffs.
About time. Have you got everything I wanted?
I have charcoal, the hilt, and the ale. We can start.
Good job. Let's have it then, son. Well done. Right. Let's see what kind of job the master in Sasau did for us. Look at that, lad. Well, that's what I call craftsmanship.
What does the inscription mean?
Damned if I know. Doesn't look like Czech to me. Latin, maybe? Lord Radzig ordered it. Oh, this will be the finest sword I've ever made. Have you got the charcoal? Good. Then fire up the forge. We'll put it all together. By the way, someone paid me a call. I reckon you might know what it was about.
I'm not sure.
Really? Because I'm pretty sure you and your friends threw dung at Deutsch's freshly whitewashed house. He was here with the catchpole earlier, and it was not a friendly visit. What got into you, Hal?
That Deutsch was talking treason in the tavern about Sigismund and the king. He got what he deserved.
Got what he deserved, did he? You can go and clean up the mess you made and apologise to him. I have a trade to run. The German pays well, and having my son in the pillory helps nothing and nobody, least of all the king. You understand?
Yes.
Look me in the eye, Henry. Do you understand?
I understand.
Good. And we'll never have this conversation again.
So you think it's right to let traitors speak ill of our king?
The boy gets caught, making a fool of himself, and he still hasn't learned his lesson. So Deutsch spouts rubbish, and what? You turn into a common thug. You might win a fight with violence, but you'll never win an argument. Remember, Henry, if you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth and not your fists.
Ah, ele só tá falando isso porque não existia nazistas na época dele.
The furnace is ready.
Right, we'll do the grip. I'll heat it up, and when I take it out, you slip the grip on so it fits exactly. You know what you're doing.
Que merda é essa que ele tá fazendo? A espada então não tá temperada, né? Pra ele tá botando no fogo assim pra esquentar a parte de baixo.
Do it.
O que ele tá fazendo, velho?
Good. Once more. That's it. Done. Now file it down so it sits well in the hand. I'll prepare the guard.
Ok, com uma guarda bonita dessa, os caras vão botar esse cabo de madeira feio aí, velho.
Father, why did you leave Prague? Who ever heard of a master swordsmith making horseshoes in a village?
Meio sem noção esse negócio de fazer um cabo tão apertado que você tem que esquentar a ponto de queimar a madeira.
And here I have your mother and you. Why would I want any other
O que
life?
prende mesmo a espada é...
Do you remember Emperor Charles?
O cabo
I do.
e a...
Life was good under his reign.
Não é o cabo, é a
Better than
guarda
now.
e o pomo. Você fazer
He built half
pressão
of
entre a guarda
Prague,
e o pomo,
a
e não
score of
necessariamente
castles,
o cabo.
had a bridge made over the
queimado.
Moldau, and founded a
Enfim,
university.
Isso é o que eu entendo de espadas,
and
né?
all
Caso
without
alguém
a war.
conheça alguma técnica
He knew how to
diferente
win.
dessa e que seja essa
Better
que
than
eles estão
Wenceslas.
usando, bota aí na
Better
descrição,
by
porque
far.
eu definitivamente não conheço isso aí não.
But Wenceslas
E eu acho sem lógica.
doesn't have it easy. It's hard to step into the shoes of someone whose like is born only once 1,000 years.
What about Sigismund?
Do you think Charles would have brought an army down on his own people like Sigismund? No. Wenceslas may not be the equal of his father, but Sigismund, he brings shame to the royal name. How's it going? Give it here, and we'll put it all together.
Eles vão botar esse cabo feio mesmo, cara. Tomem vergonha, doido. Dá o pomo da espada. Olha a guarda. Vocês vão botar esse cabo feio, velho. Tem vergonha não, doido.
It's magnificent.
Indeed it is. The Lord be with you. My father sent me for those nails.
Essa é bonita.
Good day to you, Teresa. They're ready. Will you fetch them for me, Hal? They're in the trunk in the living room.
Eu já peguei, né? Que quando eu peguei tudo de dentro do...
Henry, are you alright?
Do baú.
Here are those nails you wanted.
Thanks. So, how's Bianca?
She's fine. Why do you
Já
ask?
que...
Just wondering, will you be going to the dance this evening?
Olha só, velho. É a Ana Murphy
Maybe
do
we'll see
Stellar
each other
Darling.
there. Anyway, mustn't keep you. I'll be on my way. That sword is truly beautiful.
Uai, é GTA que tem várias namoradas agora, é?
Fine lass, eh? Now stop staring at her and come and see this. It's time for the trial by fire.
Ué, olha a espada com um cabo bonito agora. Transmutação. Pra bicha cortar desse jeito com um negócio mal enfiado tem que ser muito afiada mesmo.
We did a fine job.
I would expect nothing less from such a renowned swordsmith.
Magia de alteração de cabo e
Those
agora
days are
teleporte,
gone,
né?
sir.
You haven't lost your skills, though.
Que roupa é essa desse maluco, velho? Do Lorde daí. Beleza que é um jogo, tá? Mas a maneira com o movimento brusco que
So,
ele
what good
fez.
is a sword to a common?
Beleza, é um movimento real, tipo, é um movimento técnico. Mas a maneira com que ele se mexeu de uma forma tão brusca.
You still have a lot to learn. Ask your
O que eu
father
tava
to show you
falando,
around.
velho? Eu
He
até
knows what he's
esqueci o que eu
about.
tava
Learning
falando.
his trade will serve him better.
Perhaps. But who knows what the future holds for each of us. I see that you almost have it finished.
It just needs a polish, then Henry will bring it to you.
Excellent. Fine work, very fine. A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer. What say you, Svan?
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently.
How odd to find such an accomplished swordsmith working in a place like this. A man of his talent would have no problem making a fortune in Prague or Vienna.
You're right. It's a very long and peculiar story.
I'd be glad to listen to it over a cup of wine, but duty calls, and I must leave. Here you are. Learn from your father. He truly is a master of his craft.
I'm sure our paths will cross again.
He certainly will.
Once it's ready, send your son up to me with it. Good work, Martin.
Sure.
It's been an honor, Sir István. Have a safe journey to Sasau.
The honor is mine, Sir Radzig. Thank you for the hospitality.
A long, peculiar history.
That was a long time ago. I might tell you about it sometime, but not today.
Will you teach me how to use it, like Sir Radzig said?
Why?
Well, it could come in useful. Maybe I'll travel a bit before settling down. I'd like to know more than the tavern on the green and the forge.
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house.
You talk as if you've seen it happen.
A man my age has seen a lot. Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits, like keeping your head on your shoulders. I want to end my days in Skalitz, here, beneath the linden tree and by your mother's side.
Well, so do I, one day. But first, I'd like to see the world, meet new people.
Meet them or beat them?
Meet. You have to keep going on about it.
Then you've no need to learn swordplay.
A messenger.
He was in a hurry. What's happened?
Mensageiro ou batedor? Era batedor, velho. Eita caramba, doido. É exército completo, aí. E nobre veio junto, armadura com peças douradas. Tá caramba, velho. E agora? Que isso? Otomano? Que mistura foi essa? Pareceu um cavaleiro do oeste, depois outro um cara um infantaria do leste europeu.
Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else important from the trunk. Go to the castle. Hurry. What about you?
Tá caramba, velho. Parece que são dois exércitos.
I'll go with you. No. You do what I say right now. Give the sword to Sir Radzig. If anything happens, he'll take care of you. Use me.
Tá caramba, velho. E agora? Vai morrer todo mundo aí, velho. Tem que correr pro castelo, porque o castelo, pelo menos, pode resistir ao cerco por algum tempo. Ah, tá vendo? Atirando com flecha, é técnica, do leste. É do leste europeu mesmo, essa galera que tá invadindo aí. Otomano, talvez, húngaro. É do leste.
Move! Come on, we're closing! Move it, people! Come on, come on! Oh, Henry! Thank God! Get inside quick! We have to shut the gates! Get running, people! Come on!
Mind this for me.
Are you mad? You can't go back! Get through the gates!
Olha os inimigos de armadura de papelão. Um de dano só, meu irmão. Um ataque só mata os caras da armadura. O pai dele é muito foda. Olha, pense! Caramba, velho. E agora? É só um golpe mesmo, velho. A armadura não é de nada contra o pai dele. mais paia de tipo de ser eu vendo uma cena traumática é que eu tô olhando mais a couraça italiana do cara do que ficando triste com a morte da mãe dele morrendo, né? Tipo, desculpe, a cena da mãe dele morrendo. O cara todo do leste europeu com a armadura do oeste no peito. Enfim. Que paia.
Come on, Hal! You can still make it! Run! Find a horse! Ride to town, Berg! Tell them what's coming! Warn them!
Run by the boat! There's a path down there! Jump down from the wall and flee! Galera, o vídeo já tá com 1 hora. Eu vou encerrar aqui e continuo com vocês na próxima semana. Tá longo demais já tá muito grande. Eu também não posso dividir ele. Não tem como dividir esse vídeo em 2 partes. Enfim. Obrigado a você que assistiu até aqui. Lembrem-se, Cavaleiros da Liberdade, não sejam enganados pela luz da ignorância. Não, velho, bora ver se de novo.
What good is a sword to a common?
Bora ver se de novo, velho. Ah!